Hey there, folks. This is NY Hunter, and I'm here with you today with a very special review. I've got FansHobby Meg-Tyranno here, better known as Armada Megatron. He is one of my favorite Megatrons just because of how bad he looks. He looks like he could just, get anybody, right? Because look at that, big shoulders, nice huge cannon. We got Leader 1 over there, or his MiniBot, and then of course he transforms into a huge awesome tank that can just roll over anybody too. And in this iteration or incarnation of Megatron, he has got a battle station mode too, or like a battle tank mode that's pretty awesome as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. You'll see that he is quite big. I'll zoom in a little bit and try to point the camera a little bit closer, give you guys a view, and then I'll see if he fits on the turntable. I actually don't know if he will. But yeah, we can see his treads there, and let's see, does this work? Oh no, I can't zoom in anymore right now. But yeah, his treads and his head sculpt right there, really nice. And yes, the treads are dirty. They're rubber, and I have played with him driving his tank mode on the floor. It's very cool, very cool. But yeah, because it's rubber and it's real wheels with a rubberized track on top, it does pick up dirt, so that's something to know. But doesn't he look awesome? He's just really, really cool. I gotta get some Decepticon symbols for him actually, but very nice, I gotta say. All the way down to his detail on his feet. They look like they're just super sharp and could just rake and kill anybody. But anyway, let's keep going. Let me get the box out and we'll talk about that for a bit. Be right back. Oh yeah, now that we are back, we can also do a little size comparison. You can see Armada Megatron there, and actually right here above him is Double Evil, FansHobby Double Evil, or their Overlord. And yeah, let me see if I can get a more horizontal shot. And you can see there's quite a bit of difference. Quite a bit. Even though Megatron is really pretty big, pretty large, pretty heavy, he is, compared to Double Evil or Overlord, very short. And yeah, it's interesting, right? To give you another idea, I got Blaster right here. We can put him here. You can see the height difference there. Who else is over here? Mastermind Creations, Nemesis Prime, and Hot Rod actually. I do have both of them right here. I love these figures. I keep them close. Hot Rod, or Rodimus I should say, and then Nemesis Prime. So this gives you kind of a look at the size comparison of him with some other bots. Okay, now let me cut away for a second, put these guys away and get the box out. Okay, so we've got his box out here. You'll see Master Builder series, really good stuff. Oh man, FansHobby's logo right there. Meg-Tyranno MB-17, 17 I think, stylized numbers. It looks a little weird, but anyway, really nice picture of him in robot mode, and it looks like the toy actually, right? So let's see, a little tear here, but got the top here, really nice pictures also, and then his mini robot or Leader 1 is there, and let's see. I don't want to hit his cannon here, so we're gonna be careful here. Another picture of Meg-Tyranno or Megatron, and here we are. Do we see the bottom yet? It's just a picture of a huge picture of the tank. Let me get this over here. Look at that. Oh man, that's so cool. Okay, and then let's see, yeah, it's the same picture on both sides. So we saw the other side, and now we know what's there. Okay, here is the plastic on the inside, and we're gonna pop that open right here. The instructions, I bet they're full color instructions, but I've never opened them. I think that's what, if I remember right, that's what FansHobby does, but I forget. It could be just black, white, and red for the changed parts too, but I don't feel, oh, it's actually opened already. I might have looked at it already. Let's look at it now. Okay. Yeah, look at that sweet picture. Oh yeah, it is full color, see? Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Oh, not full color, grayscale, but yellow for the parts that change, and then some full color photos. Really nice, really nice. Oh yeah, and then the alternate antenna. And he has alternate face as well. And we'll take a look at those parts in a moment. What else? We have his collector card, which is right here. Got a little bit of a ding. Well, it's just cardboard, but of course he's so strong. And there's the picture there. Alright, and this part is, oh yeah, the how to insert the turret. When it comes detached, and yeah, how the lights turn on for that. Oh, I'll make a disclaimer right now, is that I don't have the batteries set in him. I have master-made figures that all take batteries too. And for the Metroplex, for example, I have batteries, and for the Omega, I don't. And it's because I find that even after I put in the batteries, I don't really use them much. So it is cool to see, but it's not something realistically that I use. So I hope you don't mind, but I don't have the batteries here, and then I won't be doing the light up features here. Okay. All right, so put that away. And oh yeah, we have the inside also of the box. Like I said, there are some extra things. Okay, let me pause for a second. I need to take the plastic out. Okay, so you'll see that the plastic is still in there, and it's kind of a hassle to take out. So once you take it out, it's a hassle to put back in. So, but if I can tilt this down and show you, the other head pieces are in there. Yep, the other head pieces, which are more round. I like the angled ones more, so I have those on him right now. And then the other little pieces are these, where we have extra missiles for him. He can fire rockets from his side pod, which we'll see later. And then also we have a extra red visor for his eyes, in case you wanted to use batteries and the light up feature. But from other reviews that I've seen before I actually purchased him, I was on the fence. But yeah, but I saw other reviews and they show the light up features, and basically with or without the see-through lenses, the light is very bright. So that's one thing you should know. And then, did I drop something? Oh yeah, I dropped the other faceplate. One moment, let me put this down. Okay. And yeah, it's a faceplate that I don't use, and I probably will never use, because if you can see it here, I know it's in the bag, and yeah, it's just a little bit of a hassle to take out. I don't really want to, but it's a screaming face, and I hate it when bots have a screaming face. It's like, you're supposed to use your imagination, right? You're supposed to play with these, you're supposed to have them talk sometimes. When you have a screaming face, I don't know, it kind of takes the play factor away a bit, and I don't really like it. But that's just me. But for him, I have the regular face there, and this is the alternate. So just FYI. Alright, let's keep moving. Hey, guess what? He does fit on the turntable and he is awesome. Take a look at this, all the way around, no waffles as far as I can tell. Very, very solid. That like huge cannon, like I said, leader one, tracks, the claw type feet he has, the knives, the army knives on his sides. I think he's only supposed to have one, but here, I'll flip this one out. And he's about to fall. Okay, we gotta be careful here. He is a pride and joy of my collection. Okay, yep, a pride and joy. And here, we'll do this. And then we can see these army knives there too. Really nice. Reminds me of Heavy Arms Gundam. And let's see, he's leaning forward a little bit, right? Let me see, but I think he's still, wow, he's still cool. Look at that, just really nice. I'll zoom in a little bit and let him take a cruise around, just so if anybody wants to see any part of him closer, you can pause the video and see some more detail. Man, so cool. Like I said, the angled horns, I really love those. Zooming down, look, all this detail here. Legs, very nice, very nice. All that detail, all that nice, beautiful detail. Oh man, really good stuff. Zoom in on his head a little bit. Really nice. All right. Anyway, we could stare at him all day, but let's get him off the turntable and get him transformed. All right, let's go. Okay, we're back, and this could be a bit of a challenge. I usually do FansHobby characters on the floor over there because it's bigger space and because their figures are usually big. But I think this Megatron is actually, he is on the verge of quote-unquote big for me, and even though this is a small space at this table, I think that we can get the transformation done. We will see. One thing I'd like to start out with, though, is just to let you see the cannon, and the cannon as far as letting it rest on his back in like a rest mode, I guess. If you notice, he doesn't always have his cannon up like that in the cartoon. A lot of times it just sits on the side. So that's it in this position. And let's see. And then of course you can angle it down also even more. So we can see it here. We can see when we pull this out a bit, there are notches in there. And then with the notches, there are like recesses inside on the bottom of this tank mode, so we can actually turn the cannon up and down and then push it back in and lock it in different positions. So for example, if we wanted to leave his gun more down, which sometimes it was like in the cartoon, we could leave it like this. We could have it actually rest on the table, or like I said, we could push this in a little bit, and you can feel it a little more friction when you get it right. And so that's another thing you could do. Another cool look though, don't you think? Let's see. And then of course with FansHobby, you always have these rails in the hands that allow you to slip the weapons, like Leader 1, other weapons that might come with other robots in and out, as long as the tracks are the same size. And then of course his fingers are all individual, just really cool. I always say we love individual articulated fingers. And his thumb here, his thumb, it doesn't go up to the top of the hand, and that's a little bit of a disappointment. It's just, you know, the more variability you have, the more playability you have, and it's stuck here. And yeah, that was a little bit of a downer for me. I guess we'll start with Leader 1 now. Let's see, we'll leave Megatron here. and we'll pull leader 1 out. And you'll see on the back of leader 1, he does have the track here, and that allows him to slide right in here. So that's cool. Alright, and this is him in gun mode. Should we get him into tank mode? Let's see. We'll push this down, and then we will push these in. Oh no, actually let's leave them out right now because we're going into tank mode, and the wheels are already where we want them. We just want to pull these arms out a little bit, and there are holes in the arms, and, or shall I say, holes in the legs and tabs in the arms. So that helps solidify the attachment to here and to the legs and the barrels in gun mode. But yeah, we could just fold these up like this, and then we just look for the second set of tabs over here, and we will actually, we need to push this down some more. We have to bend at the knee. Okay, so like this. So leave the pelvis down, leave the leg straight, and bend at the knee like this, and then fold up, because we want the cannons to be like this, and the tabs that we have here, can you see that? I hope you can. Tabs here on both sides to go into the knees. So let's do that. And okay, and yeah, so that's leader 1's tank mode. Looks pretty cool, huh? Okay, and now we can get him into robot mode. To do that, we'll just pull the arms out again. Okay, and then flip the legs down and put those barrels away in the legs. And yeah, we can lift this cap off of his head and spin his head around, and we can move his arms, and then his hands are here and they can flip up. I actually don't really like this design because I feel like I like to pull his arms away, and they do come out more. So let's see, they do come out more. So I like to pull his arms away more and kind of get the wheels out of the way, which is a nice look too. But then it makes his wheels a little back heavy and sometimes makes them flop over. But I like this look, if you can imagine that. Because when you fold these parts down and they're just hanging there and the arms are down, sometimes, you know, it just looks like, I don't know, it's a bit unfinished. I wish they spent a little more time with his design. But in any case, it's very cool. Very good design. Alright, let's stop here and move on. Okay, we're back, and we're gonna transform Armada Megatron, or FansHobby Meg-Tyranno. And I just gotta say before I start right off the bat, I just love this character. I mean, the detail, the heft, and all FansHobby's figures have heft, so that's nothing different. But the detail, the look, the tracks, the everything is just so well made and seemingly well thought out. So, you know, I don't know the design process that goes through this, but man, oh man, look at this. Knives right here. They look really cool. And yeah, that as well. Just really cool. And one thing, let's see, as we start, I'd like to say, I wonder what you guys think about one aspect of him. So, he is awesome. That's incontestable, right? But when it comes to transforming him, I've heard some people say, he's kind of a shell former. Do you believe that? Do I personally can see how some people might say that, and it doesn't bother me But I just wonder what you guys think. After you see his transformation, after you see, yeah, all that goes into it, do you think he is a shell former? Alright, because I think there's enough transformation of so many parts of the body that happen that he's not. But let's see what you think. Alright, I've moved leader 1 over here, and let's see. Yeah, you can see from before the last video I put his cannon down, and yeah, we'll get started with transforming him, and let's begin. Okay, so first things first is I think I will set up his hands. We will make sure the thumbs are down, and then one thing to remember is, I don't know if it can be done any differently, but this is the way he came in the box, right? So fold his hands like this. So do that again. I've never tried to transform him any different. So, and then straighten out his arms. Love those ratchets, man. They're strong. Okay. And then now we're going to start with the chest now. Let's flip this, and flip this up like so. And as we do, we can fold this like this. If I remember right, I think that's it. We'll see later, but I'm pretty sure. And then we'll fold this up like this. And this will just rest against his, well, not against his head, but up like this for the remainder of the transformation, actually, and in tank mode. So, but now that we've got this like this, we can fold his arms outward. So we'll fold this out like that, and this too out like that. Okay, all right. And then oh yeah, he's got chest rotation, by the way, so just something to point out. But yeah, it also slides back and forth. But yeah, now that we've got things like this, let's just leave it that way for now. There's a lot of things that we're going to leave, and then there are a lot of panels we're going to see. That's why a question comes up, do you think he's a shell former? But anyway, we'll flip these up, and you'll see little notches and little tabs. They'll get slit in here, and that will solidify them. And he does have waist rotation as well, so I guess that is one reason we want to make sure his parts stay the way they're supposed to be. Okay, let me see. This part is a little bit not going in as far as the tab goes. Okay, there. Okay, I've put that in there now. Okay, and these also will slide in now or later, and then they'll slide in even more, but I'm gonna leave it loose for now. Let's look at the back, and one thing about him is he's got a huge cannon, of course. We've got to keep it out of the way, so we pull this out this way, and then we've got a lot of space there, and we can flip it up, flip it down, spin it around, and that will allow us to keep it out of the way. For now though, let's move these treads up. Oops, where the chest is moving. Okay, but let's move this up like this, and then just put it straight up as high as it can go for now. You'll see that in robot mode it's a little bit angled back, so we'll just do that right now. And then at the same time, the tracks are actually pushed in, so let's angle up a little bit. So they're actually pushed in, so this is a switch here. We're going to, actually it's already pushed, I think. We're going to, let's start with this one. Grab here, and just find a good spot to grab. You don't want to pull on the treads, of course, but maybe the back, forward, and side, and pull out. So you can see that popped out. And then when it does pop out, make sure you lock it down so it doesn't go back in. Okay, so from here, yeah, let's do the other side. We'll grab here, 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 and here, and then pull. Oh, no, no, not the track, not the track. We don't want to break anything. Okay, see? And then we'll go back to the switch and lock it. Okay. Now we got that set. Yeah, there's a lot of panels in here we'll be doing later, but should we do that first? Maybe. All right, let's spin him around this way. Okay, and then we'll keep the gun down here, and let's see, you keep the head this way, and we'll start unfolding things. Actually, I apologize, you might need to bring this back this way so we can start unfolding panels. So this panel will go around here, so we won't do that yet, but we have this panel that we have to fold out over this joint here, and then fold this, oh, yep, fold this, and then fold this. Let's see, can you see? And then there's another little panel right here that you fold out like that, and that will come down. Okay, and then later on, this panel will go over the blades of the antenna, and so right now we'll move this back straight up as high as we can go. Okay, and we'll just leave that. Okay, now this side, we'll flip this down. Okay, and then we'll start with this panel. Okay, oh, need some more space. So fold it back some more, and then you can fold this here, and it will clear everything. And that's pretty much the only reason you have to fold it down that far, to clear things. But after that, you can actually push it back. If you can see in here, I'm going to push it back forward. Went a little bit too far, but that's okay. We're going to have to put it a little down anyway in a bit, but we'll unfold this now. And then we'll unfold this. Here's that extra panel, and or shorty panel, and we're gonna unfold that. Okay, see? And then fold this all the way down, and that will take care of a lot of the front area. We'll tab in soon, but not yet. Okay, and then like I said, these two panels will come down over the ears in a bit. Okay, let's move this up top here, and then we'll take care of some of the legs. Oh yeah, I forgot. Take the side panels back out, because you've got to flip his legs the other way, and that's why I leave these out too. So right now we have his legs facing this way. Let's turn, get a good space to grab somewhere. Oh, and turn the legs. Oh, this cannon gets in the way, but it is a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see. Okay, almost got the whole thing here. Okay, and now that we have it the right way, let's put these back in. Once again, tabs in the hole. A little bit more of a turn. Uh-oh, too much. Okay, that's one. And then over here. Two. All right, that'll help us a bit. All right, and now we've got the legs. Let me actually pivot the camera down a little bit. Give me a moment. Okay, better yet, I moved the table up. It'll give us a better view at the legs. Okay, now for the legs, we're going to make sure they're straight. They have very good ratcheting also, and I think some of my poses I played around with a while back, like this leg, moved it back a little bit. Okay, but now that we have the legs here, the waist here, we're going to, oh, it's kind of itchy. All right, we're going to split and push the legs up, and then do a frog stance like this. And we're actually going to push the legs up even more, but should we do it now? Let's try it. Okay, push the legs up more, as high as they can go. Okay, and then we're going to start doing the other panels here. Okay, so first of all, I think it's good to get the feet out of the way a little bit. So one thing we'll do is fold this like this, and let's see, this little panel comes out too, like this. And let's see, fold this down and fold this down. And then later this will come over this area as part of the cover for the top of the tread area. You'll see. Alright, so we'll just leave this like this for now. Alright, so let's see what panels we can flip out. We've got this one here. We can flip out that and flip out this. This will become a side tank panel. Oh, did I forget this one? Oh yeah, there's more panels here too on the top side. Okay, but we'll get there. Okay, so let's fold this down like that. Keep the cannon out of the way. Okay, and then unfold this. Okay, and then that is bringing together the side. Like I said, I forgot this panel. So while you're in this mode, why don't we flip this out like that, and then we're gonna drop this track onto the panel here, and that'll be there. That's good. Okay, and then wow, I gotta zoom out some more, I think. All right, this is as far as it'll let me go. Let's see how that works. All right, so now that this panel is all opened up, we're going to fold the leg, or not the leg, the foot, and spin it around and put it up top like so. And you'll see that there's a track in his foot right here that lays right on the rail there. Man, they think of everything, don't they? All right, so let's see. I think, can we do this anymore? We might even be able to fold this a little more this way, frog-legged, but maybe not. Okay, we'll leave it for now, but I think it will end up coming in more. Okay, so yep, keep this cannon up here, and then while we have this here, like I said, let's fold this out, fold this down, and then take this little plastic piece that's on like the top of the, the top of the foot right here. They do have tabs too, so it's easy to pull. And then we'll just leave this like that. We'll spin it a little bit maybe to get it ready. Okay, and now we're going to do the panels again. Actually, now that I'm holding him with this hand, let's do this. Okay, we open this one, we open this one, and then that comes down, and then there's this one that goes like that. And then while we're here and remembering that we forgot this one, let's lift this up and pull this. And once again, there's a track here. Push that down on here, and then that will be awesome later. You'll see. Okay, and yeah. All right, and then now that we have this big empty gap here in the track, we're going to spin this like this and just get it up here and down. And that takes care of this side. All right, and now while we have this way, let's start opening these panels. Oh my gosh. All right, give my arms a rest. I usually do this on my knees or on the floor. Okay. So yeah, let's start opening the panels here and here. So we'll move this up, and then we've got a panel. Ah, yes, a panel here, and this goes like this. And look at this detail! Oh my gosh! You never will see that. I mean, nobody will see that except during transformation, but it looks so awesome. And look at what they did there. Look at what they did. Very cool, very cool. All right, and then now that we have this, like this, we need to, here, let's unfold this a little bit. Fold this up and unfold this a little, and then we're gonna find, you can see that there's the folds here. This part should come up, but it's there. Man, that was tough. Okay, and then this part is 2 pieces, so it will angle down and then attach here, like so. Man, he's heavy. Okay, got that? All right. And like I said, look at that. Look at that art in there. So cool. All right, and then we're going to fold this back in like so and get ready. Okay, for this side, let's get this out of the way. Open it a little bit. And again, I'm gonna unfold this and unfold this. And this is the hard part. Gotta get this piece out from here. Oh, and look at the art again. More art inside the leg. Okay, and let me use my fingernails. Yep, you can see it's pretty tight, I gotta say. Okay, good. And then you can see there's a bend here and a bend here. And then let me see if I can show you guys that this part will come up. You'll get that little angle piece right here, and then a little tab and a notch, and that will go here. All right, so now we got 2 sides. Okay, but before we close it up, let's do this. So remember when I told you the arms would go in more? Let's put that in now. But first, we're gonna turn this way. If you remember, I said the hands came in this odd configuration, and we want to continue that just so everything fits. And you'll see a tab here and a tab here, and basically the back of the hands right here and the other side as well will go in there, and that's how we'll solidify that part of the transformation. Okay, so let's get these out of the way for a moment while we push these down. Okay, push these down. Okay, and then like I said, find those notches and put them into the holes here, and that just solidifies things some. All right, and then we've got these settled, and then they'll just hide in here when we're done. Okay, but now we got to get these back legs together, and for that we're going to push them a little bit more in, so they will go, yep, together somewhere. Okay, there, and then, oh yeah, let's get this back out front. Whew. All right, and let's get this back out front. Okay, I hope that looked all right on camera. All right, and then we'll get this in somewhere. All right, and now that it is, let's pin these back parts together, and you can see, yeah, it's coming together. All right, Megatron is coming together. So this is the back side, and it is in. To do the front, oops, we will move the cannon back. Come on. Okay, there. You see I exposed a whole lot more of the front. And to keep his head straight, but try not to touch the antenna because they like to come off. Yeah, they pin on, and so they're a little bit loose. All right, so now that we got this like this, we're going to test. We're a little bit too high, so we're gonna bring this down some. Okay, and bring this side down some. Remember, there's like a pivoting joint. Oops, okay, actually the other side should be first. Okay, there. And put those together, and then move his head down a little, and test this. Actually, it probably was fine. Just to make sure these things go in here. Okay. There. All right. And then we're gonna pin the middle in before things get a chance to loosen up. This part did not destroy redoing this part. Okay, and then put it out a little bit. There, that's better. Okay. Alright, it'll look even more solidified later. But now that we've got this like this, now we can put the sides together. These tabs will go in to the sides here. So let's do that. Oh yeah, it fell off the track. Okay, there, okay. And then, like I said, this will slide in, and just put those together. And then, oh, this side, sorry Trailbreaker, Megatron already knocked an Autobot down. Okay, and then this is here, put this like that, and put this like that. And then move the cannon back around. Oh yeah, be careful about these ears. Okay, move the cannon back around and then push down like so when you get a good spot. And there. Whew! And that is Megatron rolling very nicely, cannon very nicely. Let's see, we can move this like this, and cannon moves up, cannon moves down. Here's the button for the laser, by the way, and like I said, it's supposed to light up. I don't have batteries, and then when you turn this thing, it's pretty cool. It actually makes the barrel go front and back. Actually, should this be at the bottom? It can be, so we can do that, but no. But you know, here's indentations, so we'll just leave it here for now. But when you do this and you rotate this, you can see the cannon going back and forward, and that's what makes the light, if you had one, go pew 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 pew. But it's a little rough if you ask me. Yeah, so let me see, that is the tank mode. Let me see if I can get this for us better on video. Okay, give me a minute. Hey, we're back, and we have him on the turntable. He fits, he spins around, and doesn't knock anybody down. Oh my gosh. But yeah, let's take a final look at the tank mode right now, or maybe not the final, you'll see why. But yeah, look at this, just really nice detail. Got the head horns sticking out, really nice detail again on the sides. Of course, the barrel and the other parts, vents in the back of the tank, and the feet fold up right here very nicely. Just really nice. Let's get him off the turntable and see a few more things. Okay, and of course, here's his buddy leader one right here. Hello, hello. All right, give me one moment to take him off of this thing. Hey, so we are back, and we have Megatron here transformed. As with most FansHobby characters or figures, there are extras packaged into them, very smartly engineered, and just like I said, extras that you can do many other fun things with. And for these extras on Armada Megatron, it is basically centered around the MiniBots. Omnicons, like Mr. Leader 1 here. And let's see, for Megatron, every corner of him has something fun to play with. Let me give you a glance and a look at this. We'll start with this side. So you'll see this panel here, and you can just flip this open like so, and it becomes a launching pad or landing pad, whatever you so desire. And it's a little extra fun for anyone who owns him to play with. And not only that, but inside here we have a little extra as well. We can pop this open, this way. It's either up or down on every corner. And so we can open this side, and we can pull out this extra piece right here. Let me see, can you see it? Let's see. And it is a claw. And it seems like FansHobby usually packages a claw with most of their bots. Am I right? But yeah, you can open the claw here, unfold this, and let's see, this too. And then you've got an extra claw here, or play feature. Oh yeah, and on this here too, you can put the claw here, but you can also put other mini bots, or even with this here, there's a port here that you can add things to, weapons, what have you, or Leader 1. And yeah, with this claw here, you can imagine that it's grabbing something to put up here on the runway, or maybe back here. With this turning down, you can grab lower. But yeah, it's a little bit of an added play feature here, and pretty cool, pretty cool. And let's see what else. We'll move on to this corner now. And with this corner, does it flip up or does it flip down? You'll see the other ports that are here, just like on this side. This one flips down like so. And then you've got another panel that opens this way. And while we do that, we can straighten out this side. And it becomes like a holding bay. Either for repairs or for prisoners. You can imagine it anyway. Nice flat bed here and a claw here. Let's see, if it were a repair bay for fellow Decepticons, maybe we'll take New Age Shrapnel here, and say he was hurt, he could lay here, and let's see, yep, he could lay here, and this claw could hold him pretty tightly while he gets repaired by maybe this claw. Well, it doesn't fully reach, but you can imagine, you know. And yeah, and if it was a prison, then of course you could stick an Autobot in there and just hold him tight for interrogation. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's get Shrapnel out of there. Okay, so those are two corners of fun. Let me see. What else have we got here? We'll switch over to the other side. Over here. Let's hit the back first. So the back, we can also flip up or down. Let's see which one it is. Down. Okay, and then with this flips open too. Let's see, yep, like that. And then we've got something in, oh, yes, we do. We have this thing that flips out like so. And you know what it is? It is a launcher. If something was sitting here, like an Energon cube, for example, you could press this and rocket it towards your enemies. Oh my gosh, that's stronger than I thought. I never actually fired anything out of it. But yeah, that's one thing that you could do with this. Another thing, of course, is to put robots on there in vehicle form and shoot them off. But yeah, that's a pretty interesting corner back here. And then finally, the last corner here, I think is my favorite actually. It's, let's see, Leader 1 can actually use this bay as a weapon. If we flip this up, yep, like that. There's something in here. Oh, let me see, how can I grab this properly? Okay, there's something in here, and then we can, let's see, try to flip it out. I might need a spudger, but let's try not to use that. Here we go. Yep, and this thing fits in there very snugly. So actually, it's usually a little bit of a hassle for me to get it out. But you'll see that it is got a switch here, and if we pull it down, then we end up with cannons. Let's pull it down all the way. Yeah, okay, cannons. And where do they go? They go here. If we flip this up, yep, like so, and flip this up, and you'll see two connectors there, and 2 holes here, or 2 pegs and 2 holes. We're gonna put those in here, and now you've got a firing area or a weapon area where Leader 1 can actually stand right here and blast away. Pew 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 pew. And he can look up a little higher at that screen, and yeah, you can imagine he is firing at Autobots from there. Blam 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 blam. So I like that. I like that corner a lot. One more thing you can do is the top side. Let me turn it this way. So we've got the view back to this runway area, but now let's see, let me put this down for a second so we get a better view. But the turret too, over here, this area, if you pull this, then the rocket launcher will come out of here and another rocket launcher out of here. Ta-da! Look at that. So 6 here and 2 here. These don't fire, sadly, but these 2 do, and they're really strong. The button is right here. And yeah, like I said, they fire really strong, and if you remember at the beginning of my video, I showed you that there's 2 extra missiles in the bag as well. Just so in case you lose 1 or 2, I guess they package extra ones in for you, so that's nice of them. But yeah, I'm not gonna hit those right now because in my office they might get lost somewhere. But yeah, pretty cool. One interesting thing is when you're closing up, you'll see this switch here, and this switch holds this side down as well. So if you try to close this, it won't actually lock. You gotta hold it and then push this in as well, and that's how it'll lock. But let's open it back up because it is fun. You'll see a seat in here, and you can take Leader 1, and it works better if you put his arms back in here, and then put those straight out, and then give him kind of a seating stance like so. And yeah, you can put him in the seat here and pretend he's piloting Megatron or doing something that Megatron can't handle, and for him in here. And he looks pretty good in there, if you ask me. We can zoom in and take a look. And yeah, he looks like he belongs there, which is pretty cool. And if you remember Armada Megatron, he really liked his little MiniBot, or Minicon. So it's really good to see that FansHobby thought about this, where to put Leader 1, or yeah, and but yeah, works out really great and looks really good. Let me see. Let's close them up and we'll just take a last look. Be right back. Okay, one last look at Armada Megatron. via FansHobby and their engineering, and very, very cool, I must say. Yeah, one more closer look here at all the detail. Just really nice, really sweet. And this here, the cannon. And here, like I said, is the button for the light up feature should I have had batteries, but I don't. And I guess this can actually stay down here since I don't have the batteries, and it looks a little better, huh, if it's down here. But anyway, yeah, the thing that really holds it in place where it should be is up here, so we'll just put that back there. But yeah, just another look. Other side, the top side, the horns right here sticking through, and like I said, all these panels, you can see that we unfolded, close up really nicely, and yeah, the wheels too, or the treads are really good. All the way around, just looks so solid, feels so solid, that I just love this figure. I can't say it enough. I mean, I like Overlord behind him up here. I like God Ginrai that's on a shelf over there. Man, but I love this Megatron. It's so cool. And once again, with Leader 1, his trusted confidant, and having that nice seat up there for him. And let's see, folding him, being able to just put him there, and just seeing that he looks so right there. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. So, and I really like this character, the playability, the figure. I just think FansHobby just made a complete winner. And yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think. There was that initial question that I brought up a little earlier about how some people say, look at all these panels that unfold and just fold over the body. Actually, if we look under him, we see some of his arms, but even these panels are really good. Oh, I should have tightened that up a little bit over here. But yeah, and this panel closes up over the head. So, I mean, is he kind of a shell former? I mean, I guess, but he's got so much transformation in him also that you've got to do, that, I don't know, I think I forgive that. And, of course, you know my feelings now. I enjoy transforming this guy a lot. I probably transformed him, I don't know, 3 or 4 times since I got him already, or 5 times. For somebody this big, it's a lot of times. But yeah, I guess tell me your thoughts, and tell me how much you love this guy or hate this guy. Did you like Armada? I kind of liked Armada when I watched it. But that's it for now. Yeah, this is NY Hunter, and I'm going to leave you for now. Pretty late. Good morning or good night wherever you are. And yeah, if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe if you can, share the video with others, and if you'd like, check out Patreon too. Let's see, yeah, I'm about to revamp that. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Star Trek. Well, I'm gonna use Star Trek. I'll just leave it at that, and we'll see that in a bit. But anyway, you guys be well, stay safe, and we'll talk again real soon. This guy's so cool. All right, yeah, stay safe. All right, bye-bye. Good night.